Hi, this is Destiny. I am here to talk to you all today. Life is beautiful. But let's talk. Let's have a real talk about ourselves today. You know what? I want you all to really stop and ask yourself this question. What do I want? Think about it. Think about it. What do I want? And I want you to give your best, most honest answer in the comment box. I want you to write it out. I don't care how raw it may be or how weird it may seem. Let's be honest. What do I want? I know a lot of times we feel like life is just overwhelming. It's too much for us. Sometimes we feel like life is not enough. Sometimes we feel so tired and drained to the point where we want to give up. Let's examine these feelings. Find out, where are these feelings coming from? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I not loving the person that I am? Why am I not at peace with myself? Why am I feeling empty? Well, let's talk. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be as genuine as possible. This is how Destiny talks. And I'm just going to tell you a few things that being around a lot of people, and I have dealt with a whole lot of people in my lives, and I have talked to a lot of my clients, and I had dealt with a lot of situations with people didn't know what they wanted in life. They didn't know what they wanted. They didn't know how to create the things they wanted. And they just felt totally, absolutely hopeless, numb, empty. So let's talk about feeling empty. And I know we all feel empty at times. I have my places and my times and my days that I come to a place of feeling emptiness in my life. And I'm finding out some things, I need to step up and I need to address these issues. I don't need to run away from them. I don't need to bury them deeper down within my hurts or my pains or my disappointments, whatever situation, circumstances I arise. I got to stand up against anything that'll come against me. So you feel empty because your appreciation doubles as soon as you experience a loss. That may be a question you want to ask yourself. Do I feel empty because my appreciation doubles as soon as I experience loss? And sometimes you don't fully appreciate your old friends until they become total strangers. Sometimes you don't fully appreciate your boyfriend or your girlfriend until that relationship crumbles and fall all apart. And then there are times when you don't fully appreciate your parents. Not until they just drop dead right in front of you. See, all this could be wake-up calls. But some wake-up calls, you don't want to go to the point of having someone drop dead in front of you before you realize the value that you had in your life. The love that you had from the people that was in your life that was loving you. But let me tell you this. And this is something that I experienced. Sometimes you feel empty because you're on a mission to be pretty. Now you say, now Destiny, what do you mean about that? Well, sometimes you feel empty because you're on a mission trying to make yourself be all pretty and beautiful. So this is what I'm saying. You may go and get dressed all up in your most fanciest, beautiful clothes. You want to get your eyebrows all arched and beautiful and threaded. You might want to get your hair all dyed and just stand out. Just maybe purple, red, green, orange. You want to be pretty. So you paint your lips so beautifully red and you line your eyes with the darkest of black that you possibly can. But it doesn't help. Does it? No, it doesn't really help. It makes you feel good at the moment. And when you look at yourself and you see, oh, I'm pretty, how beautiful you are. Yes, but it's not a complete satisfaction that will satisfy that inner spirit within you that is crying out for something more. And when you look at yourself, you say, okay, and finally you really be honest with yourself, you're going to say, no, it doesn't help. All the dressing up, making myself look beautiful and going through the extremes of being my most sexiest self. And no, I'm still a mess. And you have to admit, I'm still a mess on the inside. Even when I supermodel myself to be pretty on the outside, there's a mess still on the inside. Sometimes I'm going to say you feel empty because you've been taught to value the wrong things. And a lot of times we've been taught to value the wrong things. We think that we got to be doing emails or going on social medias and looking for people to like their pages and like the things that they're presenting. We're looking for like in everything. How you like my clothes and how you like my hairstyle, how you like the shoes that I'm wearing. You're always looking for value in the wrong things. And when you get these things that you so desire and all these things you want people to say about you, then those things that you're being conditioned to think about, you find there is no value after all. You find out there is no value. It did not crave the feeling inside of you that needed that satisfaction. You realize that all these things just aren't important. And then you realize that you don't even feel any better. With a phone filled with notifications, with 1,000 likes on your Facebook page or Instagram page, because 30 likes aren't any better than 3. Even 1,000 likes, it's not even important, because you still want more. And it seems like the more you always get, the more you want. You always want more because you think more will help. But it won't. And you have to be honest. More does not always help. If that satisfaction, that hollow inside of you is not filled with the right things, it's not filled with perfect love, with perfect peace, and it's not filled with the connection that you need to make with your divine creator God, you will always have that emptiness deep within you, and it's always going to crave for more. So all these things, it just won't help. It will feed you temporarily, and it will feed your attention temporarily, but it won't feed your soul. Your soul desires a whole lot more. You are an authentic being. You are a divine creator. You have to begin creating your life in the way that the creator God has created you. You are a perfect, whole being, full of life, love, and light. But I'm telling you, you feel empty because you're human. You are human. Even though you're an infinite being having a temporarily human experience on this earth, you're human. But you are trying and you're working hard at moving from your ego's subconscious, unconscious state of being. So you're trying to reach your superhuman natural beauty self, the beauty that the Creator had created you to be. And you have so much space inside of you that it's close to impossible to fill it all without the hand of the divine creator working inside of you. You are God consciousness. Greater is he that is in you. So you got to allow the creator to come alive in you. But you can try, and you can try to do all these things in the human way possible. You'll never reach your greater and higher, beautiful, authentic self and satisfaction until you allow the creator superhuman you beyond your imagination. And when you come to the place of stop trying and start allowing the Creator to have His way, that's when your emptiness will be fulfilled. All of that emptiness, guys, is just a product of your confusion. And we are a confused people. We got so many different lies and so many different tactics and so many different tricks and things all wrapped around inside our heads. We've been told everything about our lives, which was a lie. We are so confused. We don't know who we are. We don't know our purpose. A lot of us don't. We don't know our destination and the path that the Creator has created for us. He said, I predestinated your life before the foundation of the earth, before you were placed in your mother's womb. I knew you. But you don't know what the hell you want out of this life. And it's time that you start getting really serious about your purpose, your destination, your dreams and your plans. For the Creator, He had predestinated you for a purpose, for a divine purpose. But you don't know. You don't know what you want. And you know why? Because you just sat alone into an empty room with an empty head, with nothing going on inside of you that can feel all the things that the Creator has put in you, because you allow so many negative things, negative thoughts, negative people, negative vibes, so many negative energies, so much negativity that it has drained you from anything ever feeling like life would ever be any greater or any possible things that could be positive for you. You sit there in this empty room alone, watching your movies, playing on your iPod, playing on your iPhone, your iPad, your cell phone, and on social media sites, and you just sat in your room and you're locked up with all of that and your empty thoughts. Empty thoughts only create an empty mind and an empty, hollow body. But guys, it's time to break the silence. It's time to say, hey, enough is enough. You know, I know that I have been called from the place of my ego to a higher, greater self. And you're going to have to want that passionate desire to move away from this place of loneliness, away from this place of feeling empty inside, because the Creator is so much greater than everything that you're feeling, everything that you're going through. God is bigger than your situations. He's bigger than your circumstances. He's bigger than your little hollow brain and the hole within inside of you. But just allow Him to fill you from the inside to the outside with His power, His wisdom, His knowledge, His love. So guys, it's time to break the silence. It's time to break out of that empty shell and that empty box and be your free, beautiful, authentic self that the Creator has created you as your higher and greater conscious self. And then you ask yourself this question, and you got to be totally, absolutely serious, honest, and sincere when you ask this question. What do I want? And I want you to hit that comment box. I am so serious. That's never been more serious in her life. Please tell me openly and honestly, what do you want? Hit the comment box, start typing it, put it out there and say, Destiny, this is what I want. And I'm going to leave this with you. Closing this out, and I hope you meditate on this. Think on everything that I said. Get into the place where you can make that truly connection with your divine consciousness self. You are soul consciousness. You are God consciousness. You are your higher and greater self. He has created you for greatness. He has created you to live your best and abundant life. It is time to break out of that place of loneliness and emptiness and being attached to your ego and to all the lies that's telling you that you will never mount to anything, that you will never be anything, and it leaves you empty. So Answer that question. What do I want? And I'm going to leave this quote with you, and I think this quote is so powerful, by Dr. Wayne Dyer. And what he says, don't die with your music still in you, unquote. I'm going to say that again. This quote is by Dr. Wayne Dyer. Quote, don't die with your music still in you, unquote. Think on that. Think on that. Guys, I'm going to tell you, it's time for us to start living. It's time for us to start knowing our power, start knowing who we are, our purpose, our vision, and start knowing the path that the Creator God has called you on. And it's time to walk it out in your greater power than you have ever walked before. Start believing in yourself, because the power is within you. Life is beautiful. What are you going to make it? Because He created everything beautiful. God created everything good and very good. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. That just tells you right there, life is beautiful. On that further note, Destiny's out of here on this beautiful Thursday, December 26, 2019. I will see you the next sitting. When I come back, but next time I sit on my platform with Life is Beautiful, I hope that you and I can really have a truly honest conversation. Let's talk about this. What do I want? What do I want? On that further note, namaste. I'll see you next time.